You've worked hard for 40 years. You've played by all the rules. But what if the pressure to look successful was the very thing that's been quietly draining your retirement account for decades? It's the biggest mistake I see people make. Today, I'm sharing the simple truth I learned from actual millionaires. The fastest path to becoming truly wealthy is to stop trying to impress everyone else. And I'll show you exactly how to start. For so many of us, the goal has always been to build a comfortable, secure life. We see success portrayed in a certain way: the nice car, the big house, the designer labels, and we feel the pressure to keep up. But after speaking with dozens of self-made millionaires and even a few billionaires over the years, I can tell you that image is a carefully crafted illusion. The real secret to building lasting wealth has nothing to do with what you show on the outside. In fact, it's the complete opposite. The constant chase to look wealthy is a financial trap that creates stress and debt, robbing you of the very freedom you've worked so hard for. In this video, I'm going to break down the 5 core principles the truly wealthy live by. You'll learn not just why they avoid looking rich, but exactly how you can apply this powerful mindset to immediately boost your savings, reduce your financial stress, and fast-track your journey to a retirement you can truly enjoy. Before we dive into the first secret, do yourself a favor and hit that save button. You're going to want to refer back to these principles as you begin to transform your financial future. The mindset shift. Money is a tool, not a trophy. What if I told you that the single biggest difference between the wealthy and everyone else isn't how much they earn, but how they view every single dollar? For most of us, money starts as a way to survive, to pay the bills. Then, it becomes a way to get things we want, like a nicer car or a bigger house, often with debt. This keeps us on a treadmill, working to pay for the things we've bought. The wealthy consciously decide to step off that treadmill. They see money completely differently. For them, money's primary job is to be a tool, an employee they send out into the world to work for them and make more money. Whether it's through investing in stocks, real estate, or a business, their dollars are always working. Creature comforts are a distant second priority. Here's how you can apply this today. Before your next non-essential purchase, ask yourself one question: could this dollar be working for me instead? Imagine that $50 for a dinner out is a tiny employee. Invested, it could work for you 24/7 for years. This simple mental shift is the first and most critical step. A millionaire uniform. Stealth wealth in action. We all think we know what a millionaire looks like, right? But what if the person driving the 10-year-old Toyota in the next lane is financially freer than the person in the brand new luxury SUV? Society and marketing have created a completely false image of wealth. We're shown the Bentleys and the Rolexes, but trying to live up to that image is a trap, designed to keep you spending and ultimately keep you poor. The truth, backed by research in books like The Millionaire Next Door, is that most self-made millionaires practice stealth wealth. They prioritize financial independence far above impressing their neighbors. Their car of choice isn't a Mercedes. It's a reliable, paid-off Honda, Toyota, or Ford, cars that you and I drive. Take a hard look at your own expenses. Where are you spending money just to maintain an image? Is it a car payment that's higher than it needs to be? The latest tech gadget? Challenge just one of those status expenses this month. The goal isn't to be cheap. It's to be intentional and free yourself from the high cost of other people's opinions. We're getting to the core of it now. If this is clicking for you, save this video. It's a powerful reminder to have on hand when you feel that pressure to keep up creeping back in. The real cost of looking rich: debt and stress. Here's the staggering irony. The people who work the hardest to look wealthy are often the ones sleeping the worst at night. Why is that? Because looking rich is incredibly expensive, and it's almost always funded by debt. This creates a hidden, crushing layer of stress that completely erodes your quality of life and peace of mind. The true cost isn't just the price tag on the luxury items. It's the interest payments that never end, the anxiety of managing that debt, and the mental burden of having to maintain an illusion. True wealth is freedom from that stress. It's having options, not obligations. I want you to try something for 1 week. Live by the mantra, if I can't pay cash for it, I can't afford it. This isn't about never using credit again. It's a powerful mental reset. It forces you to confront the true cost of your lifestyle and finally separates your wants from your needs. The fastest way to plug the leaks in your financial boat. The Think Poor saving strategy. Now for the most powerful and perhaps most controversial piece of advice I can give you. If you want to get rich, you have to learn to think poor. What on earth could that mean? This has nothing to do with deprivation. It's about being hyper-aware and strategic with your money, just like someone with limited resources is forced to be. The truly wealthy maintain this exact same discipline, even when they no longer have to. The concept is to ruthlessly prioritize saving and investing above all else. You don't just save what's left over at the end of the month. You save first. Your target should be a minimum savings rate of 10% of your income. But the real, life-changing magic happens when you push that to 15% or even 20%. Here's the practical two-step plan. First, pay yourself first by automating it. Set up an automatic transfer to your savings or investment account for the very day you get paid. Second, every single time you get a raise, commit to automatically saving at least half of that new money before you even get a chance to get used to spending it. This is how you build wealth without ever feeling the pinch. The Billionaire's Blueprint. Live like a legend. At the beginning, I promised to show you how one of the world's richest people lives. The reality is more shocking and, frankly, more inspiring than you can imagine. This isn't just a quirky story. It's the ultimate proof that these principles work at the highest level. It completely shatters the myth that extreme wealth requires extreme spending. Let's talk about Warren Buffett. He is consistently one of the wealthiest people on the planet. Yet, he still lives in the same modest house in Omaha, Nebraska that he bought way back in 1958 for $31,500. It's not about being cheap. It's about the fact that his house does its job perfectly, and he feels zero need to upgrade just to impress someone. His money is busy working for him elsewhere. The lesson here is profound and immediately actionable. Define what enough means for you, your home, your car, your lifestyle. Once your true needs are met comfortably, recognize that every extra dollar spent on more is a dollar that could be buying your financial freedom. Warren Buffett decided what was enough for him decades ago, and that simple decision helped make him a billionaire. We've pulled back the curtain on the biggest myth about wealth, that it's about what you show on the outside. True wealth is about the freedom and security you build on the inside by focusing on what truly matters, not on what others think. Now that you have the mindset to stop these financial drains, what if there were simple, everyday habits you could stop doing right now to not only save more money, but to actually enjoy your life more, especially as you approach retirement? Most people think they have to sacrifice happiness to save money, but the opposite is often true. In this next video, I'm revealing the 8 things you can stop doing today to unlock both more wealth and more joy in your life. Click the video on your screen now, and let's continue this journey together.